Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Kaylin and I am so happy you decided to click on this video. Today we're doing a video of me finishing series I'm in the middle of. I have 3 series that I'm going to finish out for you guys in this video and I'm very excited. So let's take it away to past Kaylin so she can tell you the first book we will be reading in this video. I sat down to have my lunch and I was going to start the first book for this video. So I want to talk about it. The first book for this video is we're doing A Court of Silver Flame. Yes, you heard that right. I am finally reading this book. My journey with ACOTAR is very interesting. So I read A Court of Thorn and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury back in the day. A Court of Wings and Ruins was just about to be released. So I read those 2 books. Release day, I read A Court of Wings and Ruin. Loved it, ate it up. Got out of reading. Got back into reading. I was rereading these series with my bestie Brie and it took me forever to pick up this last book, but we're finally doing it and I'm nervous because in my head this series is done. I don't know why, but in my brain like this series is done, but it's not. And I know this book is Nesta's book. I think Nesta is going to make a very interesting main character. Feyre is a little boring. Nesta will bring some spice to the story, which I think is very much needed. But yeah, let's have some lunch and let's get to reading. Hi guys, I am here because I have updates for A Court of Silver Flames. I am really liking this book. It has potential to be my favorite of this series, which is crazy because I love A Court of Wings and Ruin so much and I thought nothing will beat this. This book is so good. I really enjoy Nesta and getting to know her and what's going on in her mind. I think she's a very interesting character, especially after being in Feyre's POV for 3 books. It's a nice change up and Nesta's just so different from Feyre and I just love it so much. I'm a Nesta stan, I think. Cassian too, I love Cassian. I love getting to know Cassian so much and just seeing a different side of everyone. It's really cool. I obviously can't say any like plot things that are going on in this book because it would give major spoilers. So I'm not gonna say anything spoiler, so don't worry. I wanted to show you guys a little haul. So I have been seeing this company all over my TikTok and I was like, you know what? I'm going on vacation. I kind of want a nicer Kindle case, something that's gonna protect it and something that just looks cute. So this is from the company page. I will link them down below, but look at this Kindle case. It's green and I think it's light pink little daisies. It is so cute. It's a magnetic case, so it like wakes it up as soon as you flip it, which I really love so much. I'm gonna have to get used to not having like my pop socket on the back. I may get one, but I don't really want to ruin this case. But I am really gonna like having the magnetic open and closure. It's gonna make my life so much more simple. But I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at. So I'm on chapter 29. I ended up getting this on audio from my library. It was ready to borrow, which was insane to me because everything else has such a long wait in the mass universe. So I for sure thought this would not be available, but it was. And I listened to a good chunk of it. I'm now 42% of the way through on page 308. So I've listened to a lot of it today and I'm gonna read more of it later though. But this case, you also get a pouch with it, which I think is so cute. It says Booked and Busy. This is the company. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the company. And you can also get a bookmark and this says Force Proximity. You also get a bookmark. There you go. So cute. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to chit chat about. I just wanted to show you guys my new Kindle case, which I'm really excited about, and update you guys on my reading. So let's continue reading. I finished A Court of Silver Flames. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, I absolutely love this book. I think this is my favorite book out of the entire series. And I just feel like Nesta is such an interesting character to read from. I loved getting her side of things. This book I feel like touched on a lot of topics, mental health wise, addiction, just like struggling to feel like you're worthy. Like some of the scenes where Nesta was talking to Cassian broke my heart. I was listening to it at work trying not to cry and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because the way she's just pouring it all out and I was like, oh, I love Cassian. Oh my god, I love Cassian so much. I want a Cassian. Like, I love him so much. And I don't know, I really love the ending of this book and I can't say too much obviously because I don't want to spoil anything, but I really love the ending. I don't know where this story is gonna go. Like I don't know who is next. Probably Az, right? Azriel's book is next, I'm guessing. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I really liked it. I gave it a 5-star and that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So the next series we're going to finish in this vlog is actually the Caravel series. Have them right here. I read Caravel like a year ago. Obsessed with this book. I read it so quickly. It's so easy to read and I instantly bought the other 2 in the series. I just haven't picked them up yet. I kind of forget what happens in this series. Like I know it has to deal with 2 sisters. The one has always wanted to go to Caravel, which is like this event that goes on that's supposedly like magical, and she ends up giving an invitation and I know they're on the run from their dad because their dad is awful. Well, she gets there and her sister ends up being part of the game. She has to find her sister first and there's a love interest in this. There's a bunch of things that go on this. I just can't remember, so I'm gonna have to read like a summary because I kind of forget, but I just know I really liked it. And that's probably a really shit description and I'm really sorry, but I remember this being very whimsical, like a fairy tale for adults kind of in a way. So we're gonna start with Legendary. I'm really excited about this one. Let's get started. If you see a mess behind me, ignore it. It's not there. I'm currently in the midst of packing and getting my life together because I leave for a trip in about a week. So I wanted to update you guys on Legendary because I have made progress. I'm now 120 pages into this book and I'm here to say I really like it. Once I got into this book, I remember majority of the things that happened in Caravel. I did look up a summary just to kind of re-spark those to kind of jog my memory of what happened. And in this book, the thing that's different in this book is the first book we got it from Scarlett's POV, which is the older sister, and in this one we're getting Tella's point of view, which is the one that was a part of the game. And in this one I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away, but basically she has made a deal and she has to find out Legendary's real name in order for this deal to come true. And Legendary is the dude that runs Caravel. Caravel is put on for a week, I think, and usually there's only one a year, but this time there's another one and it's in the honor of the Empress's 75th birthday. And so Legendary, like I said, he is the dude that runs it. He's the magician. No one knows his actual name, like not even the people involved in the game knows his name. It's kept very secretive, but this person who made this deal with her wants the name for payment and she's decided to play in the game again. And this time around it's a little more interesting because the fates are involved. And I read Stephanie Garber's Once Upon a Broken Heart series. This series first. I read this series last year, I think is when I finished this series. And in that series, you get to meet the Fates and get more involved in the Fates. But this is the first series where they're introduced. And I knew they kind of interconnected, but I didn't know how much. In this book, you do meet one of the main characters in Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm not going to say much because I don't want to spoil anything, but you do meet him. And I'm really glad we met him because I think this story is going to get a little more interesting. And he is one of my favorite characters and I really like him. So I'm really excited to see where exactly this is gonna go, and I'm really curious to learn more about the Fates. I learned a lot about them, but I'm curious to see like where they started from and like all that. So I knew right away when he came on the page and we first met him, I knew this was this character. I was like, yeah, I already know him. So I'm really liking it a lot. Tella, I really like Tella. Scarlett's like the older protective sister. Like, she's known as the prude. She's a little more careful. Tella is the wild one. So yeah, I'm flying through this book. I wish I could sit and binge this book, but I cannot. I am bringing it with me today. I'm going to my parents' house. Very exciting stuff. I'm picking up my car. This has nothing to do with the reading vlog, but I just need to share the news. So my car has been in and out of the shop since last November with oil problems. It's using so much oil. So I've had to do several oil consumption tests. I've had to go through the warranty of this car company. Finds out the engine is bad, and I've been fighting this company. Got the news like a week ago or two that it's got approved for a brand new engine under warranty. I'm so incredibly blessed and thankful. Originally, they told me they aren't sure how long they're gonna have the car. It could be months, it could be weeks, it could just be a week. So in my head, I thought, okay, October. Well, got the call yesterday morning that the car was done and ready to be picked up, and I'm like, I just feel so incredibly blessed, on top of the moon. So I'm gonna go. My battery is flashing at me, and I will pick this up later. Couple things. Really sorry about this lighting. My tripods are all packed away because I'm leaving for a trip in like 24 hours, and I don't really feel like unpacking them, so I have to put you guys on a shelf. Ignore this. Please, please just ignore it. It's not there, okay? It's clean and pristine. Ignore it. But I have updates for you guys. I originally wasn't gonna talk to you until I got to my destination because I was feeling really lazy. Then I'm like, Kaylin, you're probably gonna finish another book by the time you speak to them. Update them before you do that. So here I am. I finished Legendary last night, and I really like this book. I think I like this book more than Caraval because I really like Donatella. I think she's such an interesting character. I wasn't sure about her when I was reading Caraval, but reading from her point of view in this book was so interesting and so good. I did guess the two like main plot twists that were going on. They weren't shocking when it was revealed. I was like, oh yeah, I thought that was, I thought that was obvious is what I was trying to say. And but I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. And I really can't say much because this is the second book in a series, but I'm curious to see where this series goes and how it wraps up and how like a couple loose ends tie up really nicely. So I started finale last night because I wasn't tired, and I read 30 pages. I'm up to chapter 6, so I'll probably read more of this. That's my update. Oh, I'm gonna give this a 3.75 or a 4-star. I haven't decided yet, but I did really like this. So let's get to reading. I probably won't speak to you guys again until I am on vacation, so I'll see y'all there. Hi guys, it has been a hot minute since I have last filmed for this vlog. So I want to update you guys. I have updates. So first off, the last time we spoke, I think I said I was picking up finale, or I did pick up finale. I have picked up and I have read a good chunk of it. I'm now almost to the 300 page mark. I'm on chapter 39, well over halfway through the book, and I'm really liking this. It took me a minute to kind of get into this again because there was a little bit of a boring section in this book, but once we hit the part that says the middle, I was hooked. I got into it again, and now I'm like, I need to finish this because I need to know how this series ends, and I'm kind of scared how this series is going to end, and I'm really liking it. I really love Jax. That is like one of my favorite fictional characters to ever exist ever. I really love him a lot, and I love how much we see him in this book series. So there's that. Next, every time I say series, certain someone that starts with an S that is connected to Apple products turns on. My iPad is sitting right here because I was doodling on it. Anyways, so Darker Shade of Magic is the next series we are going to try and finish out for this vlog. I read this last year, I think, or maybe the beginning of this year. I can't remember when I read this, but I ended up devouring this book. Like, I pretty much read this in 2 sittings. It was so good, I could not put it down. And so I knew this was a series I needed to finish. Turns out it's on Kindle Unlimited, which is great because I'm trying really hard to save money because I'm moving in a couple of months. So I need to save as much money as possible, but I won't be lying to you if I said to myself, Prime Day's coming up. up. Let's see how much they're on sale for, because I'm really hoping Prime does buy one get one half off. Target has their buy two get one free deal, and I don't like that deal. I don't know why, I just don't like that deal. I'd much rather buy one get one half off. I don't know. But I started A Gathering of Shadows, which is book 2 in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, and I am 16% of the way through. I picked this up at nighttime when I'm in bed because I hate reading physical books in bed. It's just so much better to read on your Kindle in bed. But I will talk a little bit more about what this series is about once I finish finale. I just kind of wanted to give this really quick update. So plans are today, finish finale, and then get a good chunk of the way into A Gathering of Shadows, hopefully. It is a Sunday. It's currently 10:47 in the morning. I've got no plans all day except to drink coffee and read books, and that's the way we like it. But I'm gonna go charge you guys because you guys are flashing at me, so I will come back probably when I have updates on finale. Hello guys, I am here. I've got my book. We've got 50 pages left. I did not finish the pages like I said I would. I just got home from work a little bit ago. I stopped and got Wendy's. I have a reading vlog on because I need to get motivated to read. And the best way for me to get motivated to read is by watching reading vlogs. But I wanted to show you guys my t-shirt because this is the moment. I'm obsessed. I love it. It took 2 months to get here, but it's here. So also, I bought one of those clickers for my Kindle. It just came in. So I'm gonna put that on, but I wanted to show y'all what I got for lunch because I never eat out for lunch. I usually pack my lunch, but I got off really, really early today. And I thought, let's go get Wendy's. Sorry, the lighting's really bad, but let me show you. We got the biggie bag. And then they're giving out those free Junior Frosty things if you donate, and I donate every single time. So I decided to utilize one of those coupons. I never utilize them, so I got myself a vanilla Frosty that I dip my fries into because that is the only answer. And that's what I got for lunch. So I am gonna eat my lunch and then watch this vlog. Well, I'm gonna eat my lunch, watch the vlog while I eat my lunch. No, I'm gonna watch the vlog while I eat the lunch, and then I will come back and read when I get motivation because I have no motivation to read right now. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, I just finished finale and oh, we need to talk. Okay, I really loved this book. I really love this series. I think this series for me is not a 5-star series, but it's one of the better YA series I've read in a really long time. I mean, Stephanie Garber is well known for a reason, and Once Upon a Broken Heart is one of my favorite series of all time. So reading this, I'm like, it makes me want to reread Once Upon a Broken Heart, and also makes me wish I read this first rather than Once Upon a Broken Heart first, because I feel like I would have loved Once Upon a Broken Heart even more. And I am so sad I can't really like say spoilers because I don't want to give anything away, but I definitely think this one was my favorite out of the 2 other ones. A lot of stuff happened in this book, a lot of conclusion, obviously, because it's the last book in the series, and I really liked Donatello's point of view. In this book, I feel like we got a little more of Scarlet in here as well, and I understand why Caraval was mainly Scarlet's point of view because it was setting up Scarlet and who she is, because she plays a very important role when it comes to the later books. And Donatello too is a really interesting character, and I didn't know how well I was gonna like her after finishing Caraval because of the way she's portrayed in Caraval, but oh my god, I really like her a lot, and I really love this world. This world is so whimsical and magical and romantic too in some aspects. There's just a lot of things, and I freaking love Jax. Like, I freaking love him so much, and I know he's a villain technically, but oh my god, I love him so much. I love him so much. So I kind of do a reread of Once Upon a Broken Heart maybe this winter, just to kind of like, I don't know, make it more like of a conclusion in my head. I know there's a new novel coming out in the Caraval series, Spectacular. I think it's a novella, but I don't really like novellas, but I may read this one just because I love this world so much. So I think I'm gonna give this one a 4-star. Overall, the whole series is a 4-star for me. So with that being said, we can move on to our next book. So our next book is part of the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I think I said that. I'm reading A Gathering of Shadows, and actually, thank God, my library had both audiobooks for the second and the third book in this trilogy. So I'm about a quarter of the way through A Gathering of Shadows, which I can't really say much on A Gathering of Shadows because this is a spoiler-free vlog, so I don't want to go into detail, but I'll tell you what this book is about, like this whole kind of world. So in this world, you have a couple different Londons. You have a white London, a red London, a gray London, and then there was a time where there was a black London. So the royals are aware of each other because they use this magical human who happens to be named Kel, but he's an Antari. Basically, he can travel through these universes and like deliver messages. So they are aware of one another, but I don't know if like the people are aware there's other Londons, but I don't think like it's a well-known thing. So Kel lives in the red London and he serves the king, the emperor. Empire? I don't think it's a king. Yeah, a king. It's a king. And he mainly travels between the red and the white. The white is the one where no magic exists anymore. Red, there's magic. White, there's no magic anymore. And it's kind of the dull London. Hell is a smuggler on top of that. So he smuggles people into these London so they can see a chance in exchange for like normal people stuff is the best way I could put it. Well, something goes wrong in one of his exchanges and he escapes to Grey London where he runs into Delilah, who steals something from him, and then she ends up saving him later. And so they kind of work together to save the world, I guess I should say, and it's really good. I wasn't sure how well I was gonna like this book because I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I am one on the opinion that I don't really like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It was very slow and boring to me, but it's very character driven. So if you're a person that loves character driven stories, totally your thing. I think you would absolutely eat up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. To me, I thought it was very, very slow. I would love to give it a reread at some point because I feel like my reading taste has definitely grown since I picked up Addie LaRue like years ago. So I was very scared to start this book because I wasn't sure with the writing in that one. However, the writing is totally different in this series. It's really good. I think V.E. Schwab is well known for a reason, and she just plots things out very good. Her characters are very well developed. And I just think, I don't know, she's a very interesting writer, and the stories she creates are very interesting. Like, this world is so interesting. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. I would love to get the physical books. That's pretty much what we got going on. I need to go cook some dinner, so I'm gonna go cook some dinner, listen to A Gathering of Shadow, and I'll update you guys when I've got updates. Hi friends, I have some updates for you guys. So I listened to this book all day at work today. Well, not all day, but pretty much for like the last half of my shift. And I listened to about 100 pages. Now I listen on 1x speed just because my brain takes in the information better that way rather than 2x speed. I used to listen to them on 2x speed, and then I realized I can't relay what just happened in the book. So 1x speed it is for me. So the thing with this book is I can't give too much away because it's the second book in a trilogy. Also, if you hear like noise, like crying noise, it's Wyatt. Can't tell you. But like I said, obviously I can't go into detail as to what is exactly happening, but there is some sort of game that's happening in this book. It hasn't happened yet. It's about to happen. We're right there. We're the day of the tournament, and two of our main characters are set to compete in it without each other knowing. And they are just having missed moments because they haven't seen each other in a long time. And so when finally one character is back in this character's city, this London, because this character is not from this London, they've missed each other twice by like minutes. The other time was like seconds. And it's like, I just want you guys to be back in the same room again. Like, I need you guys to be back in the same room again. It's like so frustrating. I'm like, ugh. And I should say is in this book you're getting a couple different POVs. You're getting Kel, who's our main dude. You're getting Delilah, who is the girl that saved him but also like stole from him in the last book. And you're getting Rye, who is the prince, who is Kel's brother. Kel's adopted by the king and queen. And then you're getting another character that I don't want to say because I think it gives something away, so I'm not going to say it. But it's kind of really interesting in how all these stories are coming together and how they all intertwine. and I'm really liking it. So I'm gonna go back to reading. I just wanted to give this quick little update, so. Hi guys, I just wanted to really quickly come on here and update you guys with my reading because I have updates. So I actually finished A Gathering of Shadows today while at work. I listened to the audiobook and oh my god, it was so good. I think I still like the first one the best so far just because of everything that went down in the first one, but the second one was really good. It had really slow parts and I think that was the point because you're the whole time hoping that two certain characters meet up, and I guess that's like the anticipation of it is when they finally do meet up. And let me say, when they do meet up, stuff goes down, and the way this book ends, I was like, I need to know what happens. Immediately picked up the third book because at the end of the second book something happens and you're just like, what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen. I need to pick up the third one in the final book in this trilogy, which is A Conjuring of the Light. And I listened to that basically like last half of my shift today, and I'm up to, let's see, I'm 22% of the way through this audiobook, so I'm about like 4 hours in, I think. Yeah, 4 hours in of A Conjuring of Light, and I am liking it. It's very action-packed so far, and I am kind of really nervous how this trilogy is going to end, and I hope it doesn't break my heart. But I am about to hop into bed and pick up this book. Oh, I guess I should say I rated A Gathering of Shadows a 3.5 star. So, 3.5 star, and we are now on to the last book of this video, which is crazy because I feel like I've been filming this video for so long. I have, but I've taken a break from this video to film other videos, but can't believe I'm finally almost done, which means I have completed, well, will be completing 3 series, which is crazy. I never do that. So let's get to reading. I need you guys to not be upset with me when I tell you guys the news. Okay, promise? Pinky promise? Okay, so I finished A Gathering of Shadows and A Conjuring of Light. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally meant to film like the B-roll and like updates, but honestly, I listened to these back to back while at work this entire week and I lost track of time, and suddenly I finished the series and I'm like, Kaylin, supposed to totally update you guys and I didn't. I'm so incredibly sorry. So let's do a little recap of this series. I think it's called the Shades of Magic series. I don't think it's called a Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I think the last book was my favorite out of the entire trilogy because so much happened in the last book, but it also so many times almost made me cry. I was trying to hold it together while at work, but there was a couple moments that I was like, why? I will say I love how it ended. I loved how it ended. Everybody I wanted to have a happy ending got their happy ending, and I just love it. I know another book came out, but I don't know if it's connected to this series. I don't know if it's a character that we've seen in the series. Like, I have no idea. I just know it has the same kind of cover vibes of this series, but I don't know. I'm happy with the way it ended and everyone came to conclusion, but I'm kind of like, I kind of want more from the world, you know? I just want to see more of Rye's story, Kel and Delilah, and a few other characters. But I really loved it, and I think this is like a 4-star series for me. Honestly, you guys, if you guys are looking for a series that is not solely focused on the romance, and this romance that's in this book is not even like a full-blown like, oh my god, I love you romance. It's kind of like the looks they give to each other, the glances, the slight touches, like the passing of the shoulder, like that type of romance is what's in this book, and it's like, it's so frustrating, but it's also so good. Highly recommend this trilogy. And that's the end of this video. Guys, I'm so sorry that this last portion of this video kind of sucked because I did not update you guys, but sometimes it just happens with these videos. I'm just happy I got this video done and it's going up on time. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do more of these, let me know, because I actually would love to do more of these. I feel good taking those series off my list. So let's go over the series we did. So we finished out A Court of Thorn and Roses series. That was probably my favorite read of this entire video, was A Court of Silver Flames. And then we finished out Caravel, loved. And then we finished out the Shades of Magic trilogy. Very successful. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe because I would love to have you here, and remember to be kind to yourself and others around you, and I will see you guys very, very soon.